Peter Griffin speaking on behalf of the Under the Bus Network. I've been asked to come out and warn the audience that some of today's content may be considered offensive. There may be some coarse language, adult themes, or situations that some viewers find troublesome. And by some viewers, I do not mean a certain cap-wearing dipshit or the bird killer based out of Santa Cruz. And when I say do not mean, I absolutely mean Johnny and Laz, you bunch of panty wastes. Now, with that over the way, let's all grab a beer, send our wives to the kitchen where they belong. Right, Caleb? And get this show started, guys. Get out here and throw these fuckers under the damn bus.
Wait for the bus. Somebody, you know it. I'm in the bed. I'm ready to go home and do the work. Wait on it. Say hi.
Now I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hi. How are you?
Hello? I think you guys got a new band happening here. Hey, guys. Oh, big gulp, huh? All right. I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. If you have a problem, turn off your station.
How big is it?
Oh, it's
What is it,
Wednesday.
like about 5-6
Oh,
inches
shit.
long, something like that?
Yeah,
Or is it
5 or
any
6
smaller?
inches long, Charles. Hey, Wednesday. What's happening, everybody? I'm bringing Kurt in. I'm bringing Caleb, and we're just going to get fucking rolling right off the bat. We got 40 already in here waiting because it feels like it's been a month. It's only been 2 weeks.
Yep.
But it sucks not being on with you boys. And we're back. We're back.
Yeah. We are here. Little
What's going on?
everyone had a conflict last week. These things happen. It's okay. But we're back. Charged up, ready to go. Jay's team just went to the NLCS.
Oh.
Excited,
Excited, but also still unbelievable.
right?
You know,
My-
it's
my-
just crazy.
My team is about to choke it out to the Royals. And, you know, basically you don't want to be a favorite postseason. You're going
Isn't
down.
that strange how it works? You know, oh, they're the best record. No, man, you get hot at the right time, and nobody wants to play a hot team in the playoffs, man.
Nope.
Yep, that's the way it works.
Yep. It's like you could, you know, you could eat the right thing all day, and then you'd have one sip of coffee like me, and your belly gets hot, and it's hot, and just out of nowhere. So we were talking about before we went live here, and I don't know how many baseball fans we got here. I'm sure a lot, you know, because sports fans love our show.
Right.
You know, the whole it's weird. Usually, you know, when your team is good, you know, pretty much first few months of the season, you're like, oh, okay, we got it, and you know, make the playoffs and stuff like that. Whereas the Mets, you know, a couple people have said to me they're playing with house money because nobody expected them to be anywhere near the playoffs, and then they creep in, they get hot at the right time. And like Caleb said, 4 wins away from the World Series, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. They're going to have a tough task
Ahead.
Yeah. So, but hey, you know what? Enjoy it. Here's the thing, too, is when your team isn't really expected to do well, and then something happens, they get beaten. You know what? Hey, we weren't even supposed to be here. It's a lot easier to take. But when you're dominant the whole season, and then you get ousted in like the first round or second, it's like, oh, you know, the friggin' sky's falling. So just happy I'm not a Phillies fan right now. That's all I'm saying.
All right, let's block that Derek Fuller guy from the chat real quick.
He's back.
He's back. Yeah, was there any fallout from that? I don't know if we want to talk about that, Caleb, but there was a
I haven't heard
Facebook
a thing.
post. Nobody responded. Did it get removed?
I haven't looked. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure he
Caleb
removed
sends
it.
Jay and I a screenshot of the Facebook post. I'm looking all over Facebook trying to find the post. Couldn't find
It's
it.
gone. It must be gone.
Did we show it?
I don't know. Let's show the screenshot.
Okay,
Let's start off with this classy move by those boys in Van Halen. What a classy move!
Okay,
The
all right,
post on
saved-
Eddie's death day. Let's see this. God.
And Caleb, Van Halen's coming to Yakima.
Oh, good.
And my brother texts me and he's like, "You want to go to this?" I'm like, "Fuck no." He's like, "Why?" I'll tell you later, but no,
Cool.
I won't shadow the doorway
Go ahead.
All right, I'm pulling
unless I
this
take
up
the air
right
out of
now.
the bus tires in the alleyway.
All right, see this is what I love about an unplanned show. We didn't even talk
We didn't even
about
talk about this.
any. Yeah, didn't talk about it. We just
I got my memory jarred by a certain person in the chat, or a fake account of a certain person. Okay, so
maybe it's 'cause I'm not following Van Halen. That's why I couldn't follow.
it's
find
funny.
it.
It's funny because Facebook loves to they love to stir shit up in the algorithms, right? For some
Oh, yeah.
reason, they must know how I feel about this this guy and this band. I care. I have no problem with any of the Van Halen tributes. I just have a problem with the Van Halen tributes that try to take gigs away from my Van Halen tribute in a very underhanded way. And if you know the history,
I'd like to request isolation.
you can give me isolation. It's okay. It's well known around here in the Southern California area that Mr. Derek Fuller is his name, but he likes to go by Derek Van Halen, which is so creative.
we'll leave that up though. Hold on. Go ahead.
He's in the past, our drummer Jeffrey played in another Van Halen tribute in LA, and they had some gig coming out of the pandemic, and this guy Derek calls that promoter of that show and says, "Hey, you don't want those guys, you want my band." And then the guy called Jeff in Jeff's band and told him about it, and Jeff was like,
What?
If I ever see you again, Jeff. Anyway, yeah, my name's Jeff. I wouldn't want to piss off Jeff. He makes his living hitting things with sticks. Oh, I stole that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so that was years ago, and then just this summer, I heard. There you go. By the way, we have nothing to do with any of these chat people. Like, it's all creative. They do it themselves. Anybody who thinks that we're connected to any of the stuff in the chat should realize that we don't have the time to do that, and we don't have the brains either. Anyway, this guy tried to take a gig from us this summer at the Mountain Music Festival. So when I heard about that, that's when I thought I should say something, and I did a few weeks ago, and that's my text. So now it's
That's
Calvary's coming.
battle charge.
Anyway, so I see this in my feed on Facebook on the day October 6th, the fourth anniversary of EVH's death. And this is what they say: the tribute concert for Eddie Van Halen we tried to make happen for the fans today, but it was not to be. Full details coming soon.
Full details of something that's not what?
Yeah, full details of something. Yeah, the teaser. We're gonna tease you with a mock flyer. And look, what's this? It's a tribute concert, and it's October 6th, 2024 at the Whiskey A Go-Go. And look at the performances that are promised by Van Halen. Joining them would be Alex Van Halen, Wolfgang Van Halen, David Lee Roth, Sammy Hagar, Michael Anthony, Gary Sharon, Steve Vai,
Mitch
Zach
Malloy,
Wild, Kirk Hammett, Brian May, Tony Iommi, Neil Sean / Steve Stevens, Nuno Betancourt, Paul Gilbert, Dweezil Zappa, Billy Sheehan, Steve Lukather, Dave Grohl, John Five, CeCe DeVille, Joe Satriani, Mike McCready, Sebastian Bach, Greg Bissonette, John Mayer, Joe Bonamassa, Joe Dirt, Joe Everyone, Joe Mama,
Joe Riddler.
the two presidential candidates, everybody. They're all going to be there because Van Halen is having
the house band.
a
Katie
tribute
Darrell.
concert. the house band is Van Halen, and they're going to put all those legitimate stars on a stage to tribute Eddie Van Halen. They're the ones that are going to make the tribute of tributes happen at a 240 seater in West Hollywood.
240.
Yes.
seater. That's how many people are going to be performing at this thing, according to this flyer.
Right? That's all. That's a quarter of the house.
Like Mojo.
Is just the celebrities that are going to show up. Great way to promote your band, Derek. I mean, genius. And
hey, at least
no one
credit to Neil Zlozauer for photo. See on the
Well, he wanted it to
you
stay
go.
up. He didn't want it to get taken down.
it's great. It's and look, even Eddie's missing part of his shoe. That's how
Kurt and I could have
that's how
done a
much
better
of
job.
bullshit this is.
He looks like that kicker in the 60s.
Yes!
Remember?
Yeah. But anyway,
So should we go to your reply?
it's almost like a guy, who gets up there, wears a wig, has a Jay Leno chin, looks nothing like Eddie Van Halen, and has an unlit cigarette in his headstock, mocking the actual thing that killed Eddie Van Halen, which I think is I put a pencil, but it has
Which
a
is
nerd
genius.
connotation. I wouldn't put a cigarette or just even allude to a cigarette. And this man, anyway, I responded in the and I really wanted to stay out of it.
Hold on. Go through your head. Should I respond? Should I not respond? What should I say? Should I do it? Should I not do it? What was going through your head?
I don't think there was any delay at all. I think Caleb probably saw this, perked up, and okay, and instantly thumbs started going. That's how I think.
Yeah, the actual sending of it took the longest time, I think, but I just had to I couldn't let it go. I had to do something. I knew it would probably be deleted by the poster within minutes, but that's what I wrote. That's how I feel. It's gross. This guy has no shame, and man, I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. That you could even though none of those people know who you are or give a shit, but you could insult them by saying you were going to have them at a show. I can guarantee you one. You know what I can guarantee you, bro, is that none of them are ever going to play with you because of that post, because of what you did. They're not going to. They're going to remember that you used their name for something that was literally just to promote your tribute band. That's all that was for.
I wonder how many people looked at this and thought, what? Was this going to happen? The goal.
Were there any other comments, Caleb?
I don't know.
You were squeezing your phone so fucking tight that you couldn't even.
I think most of them are the Van Halen faithful that were like, well, it should have, man. Hey, well, if there's anybody that should have done it, it should have been you.
You're a real beauty.
Beaut clock. It's a beaut.
Yeah.
4 shares though. Hey, 4 people shared it. You know what this flyer reminds me of? When you first start playing.
Oh, by the way, go back because you see that it says Nerd Halen up
did
there.
The wow?
No, I did the laugh, but it didn't put the laugh emoji. The Nerd Halen laughed at this. So yeah.
But this flyer and this whole lineup reminds me of something a 15-year-old or younger kid would do.
Print shop?
Yeah, no, just like the dream in their head. Yeah, in a print shop type of thing of all the, you're having a concert or something and you're playing with all these great, musicians that you look up to and shit like that. Like that's
you know what it is? It's that 17-year-old guy who's in the yearbook class, and this is his yearbook page.
Yeah.
Like, what's your dream? This is my dream right here. So stupid, dude. House band Van Halen. Sure.
We tried to make happen. How? How can you possibly?
Oh no,
make
the details are coming soon of how they.
Yeah, it was an idea from Van Halen. That was it.
Yeah, they booked a night at the Whiskey on a Sunday, and couldn't get anybody to show up. couldn't get Alex Van Halen and Wolfgang and David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar and Brian May to fly in from London, and all these big people.
Yeah. Paul Gilbert to fly in from Japan.
Yeah, Dave Grohl to come play. When he's dodging the media because he's a new dad,
selling his house.
Yeah, I canceled a huge festival that they were about to play, but he'll come do this because Van Halen asked.
And more.
Yeah, who's the Moore? I want to hear. I want to know who the fuck the Moore was.
Probably was Gary Moore? They're gonna dig up Gary Moore, I think. Probably, right? Jesus.
Yeah. Anyway, is that enough airtime for that band?
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, that's right, Mikey Mojo. The Alex Van Halen book signing in 12 days. That is correct. For you.
12 days when worlds collide, Caleb.
12 days. I'll be going in 13 days.
There's 3 of them, Jay. I'm sure you're not aware of the details.
I'm not. Wait, there's 3 of them at the same place, or just they're all.
So there's one in Manhattan, one in New Jersey, which is so random. Like, why those 2 places? And then I understand Manhattan, but
yeah,
why in New Jersey? I guess Mikey Mojo lobbied for the New Jersey one, but that's a joke. And then one here in Los Angeles. So, and then I think he's doing one for digital, like everyone can be there digitally or something. He's going to do that too. So
the 2 in New York are just a book signing, but I've heard they're already signed.
Oh, I'm sure.
You get a sticker with the signature on it.
So what? They're just going to walk through in a line and
get their book
and
shake his hand.
And then the LA one is kind of a sit down interview in a theater.
Yeah.
And admission gets you a book signed and that ticket. And I will be there. And some other crazy EVH people will be there too. I've heard.
Caleb, there's 59 people watching. Which one of you 59 bought that person a ticket? Because we know he didn't buy it himself.
No, no
yeah, definitely not.
No, it reminds with as, I think. It rhymes with as. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Chaz.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the same room with
as.
Just be in the
Chaz
same room
Michaels
with the potted plant from Santa Cruz. It's going to be awesome.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have any questions for Alex? Awesome.
Awesome.
Oh man. Hey, you ever heard of my channel?
Yeah, I met Edward.
I met Edward. He was this close to me. His breath smelled like sausage. Anyway, you're awesome, and yeah, that's all I got.
Well, here's from the Van Halen store today.
Mm.
I screenshotted this, or whatever the frig you call it.
Jay, you actually prepared for the show. I like it.
No,
you're back.
Well, there's a reason why. Okay. So obviously, Van Halen store, Brothers plus exclusive bonus. Fans who order directly from the Van Halen store will receive our exclusive collectible photo print collection of the young Van Halen brothers. 4 5x7 photos suitable for framing. Now listen.
Wait. How big? How big is it?
Yes.
Got to do it.
How did I not?
How big is it? What is it, like about 5-6 inches long, something like that, or is it a little smaller?
It's like 5x7.
There it is. Okay. 5x7 photos suitable for framing. Now I gotta ask, if you guys order it from here, are you gonna frame those fucking photos? I mean, come on. Let's be honest here. I mean, I love Van Halen as much as the next guy. But maybe the bottom left one would be like the coolest one because it's actually like, something.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
I'm not hanging up somebody else's family photos.
How big is it?
Hang him in the hallway of the living room.
Anybody else?
No, Hellstorm. Mitch Malloy didn't do the forward, but he was asked to join the forward, but declined because he thought
He
it
had
would
a
be-
few.
Yeah, he had a few.
Yes, he had a few.
He had a few.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I would agree, Jay. They should have done some Alex and Eddie like badass photos that are frameable.
Yeah.
All these
you know
photos
what?
are in books that we already have.
They'd have to pay those photographers. These pictures are just candids taken by the family. The family.
Yeah,
owns.
you're
So,
right.
there you
Yeah.
go. There you go. Speaking of the book,
Yes.
should we? There's an excerpt out. Is this something we should do, or are we going to get?
We're going to get flagged, but I'll pull it up.
Caleb's pushing the envelope.
You know, I just want to get our channel banned, so I don't have to do this all the time.
Twice a month is too much for Caleb.
Yeah, it is.
As Jay pulls that up, everyone stick around. I got an unboxing right here.
Oh,
from a special viewer.
There it is. Big old unboxing right there. Look at that.
Big one.
Oh, you know what's cool about this?
What?
Yo, this is the shit.
We're gonna play it first.
No, hold on. I'll share the screen, and you'll get to see what I get to see.
Lewis?
You guys can't see that shit. It says included in premium. So I have Spotify Premium. So I don't have to.
So you own this? So you don't have to pay for it?
You don't have to pay for it. Yep.
All right.
Sweet. You can listen to it while you go to hockey.
Yeah, exactly. Pre-save. I don't see a test or whatever.
Interesting that the van is not capitalized in Alex Van Halen.
Yeah, somebody fucked that up, huh?
I don't know, because I think that's the way it really is. Like on their driver's licenses and stuff. So I don't know.
It is narrated by Alex Van Halen?
It is.
Wow.
Caleb, my wife's maiden name is Van Blank.
And is it capitalized?
The K?
The V.
The K. What do you my wife's middle name is Van. Is it capitalized? The K? What?
The K in Van, is that capitalized?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I'm not sure what's capitalized, but I remember when I first met her, I'm like, shit, that's like Van Halen. I'll check
should have taken her name, Kurt.
I know.
All right, so I can't. I don't see a thing where you can listen to a
preview.
Yeah, preview. Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
No, the V isn't capitalized.
Wow.
Well,
I don't know.
Hang on a second.
Check it on the mobile device.
Yeah, let me see. I'll check on my phone. Maybe they did for Spotify mobile.
As we're looking at Jay's playlist here.
Oh, you want to hear some good shit?
Here it is. It's on the mobile.
Mobile.
4 minutes, 28 seconds.
Let's see. I might have to connect through Bluetooth then. Alex Van Halen Brothers. Where the fuck is it? Here it is. Oh yeah, right. What the fuck? How do you not have it on here? All right, let me connect. We'll be able to peep it. Is it cool with everybody if we do it? Well, we're gonna do it anyway if we want to. So
yeah, why not? Get a tissue.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we're connected here.
Yeah, it gets real. It gets real.
Do it, everyone's saying. Can't hear shit. Jay, you're muted.
You're muted, Jay.
Rookie hour.
You're muted, bro.
Your mic's muted.
Now you're gone. What?
Yep.
He just left the stream. See? I guess if
So
you
what's
play
going
it,
on,
you
kid?
nothing, man. Just hanging out. Hanging out,
All right,
making
yeah.
enemies. You know me. Oh, someone's back.
You're here.
Am I good? Dude, my Roadcaster like rebooted.
Wow.
And let's see.
I need a Roadcaster.
Well, mine seems like it's gonna break, so
Are
It's
you
gonna.
here we
He's
go.
gonna-
Here we go.
overture?
Overture.
Without my brother, I would not be. We fight, argue, we even argue about agreeing on things. But there is a bond and unconditional love that very few people ever experience in their lifetime. We're not a rock band, we're a rock and roll band. Alex is the rock, I'm the roll. Edward Van Halen, 1955 till 2020. Music was our heart and soul. That's what we did. That's what we loved. That's what we enjoyed. And that's what we were good at. It was also the thing that made us as close as two brothers can be. We were connected in every way, genetically, artistically, financially, emotionally. And though neither of us stuck with Catholicism, I'm going to go ahead and say spiritually. It's very difficult to unwind that. It's been almost 4 years since you passed, Ed, but sometimes it feels like it just happened this morning. One of my earliest memories, I couldn't have been more than 2, is of our mother telling me to be quiet so I wouldn't wake you, my new baby brother. You weren't just younger. You were more introverted, more impressionable, and more sensitive than I was, always. Wear a suit, Mom would shout, no matter how successful we got. I didn't care. It would just roll off me. I guess I'm tough. You make a living beating things with a stick. What do you expect? That's what you said, and I guess you were right. You couldn't filter out criticism or adulation for that matter. Everything just got right to you. People always talked about that smile of yours, the smile of a little kid. Open. It wasn't just the way you looked. That was you. That sensitivity is part of what made you a brilliant musician. The world's greatest guitarist is what everyone says. It's kind of a dicey title. You never liked it. I can tell you this much. Saying you're the greatest implies there are many more like you. But there is only one, Edward Van Halen. You could play just a single note and it sounded different, distinct. Miles Davis said it's not the notes, it's the intent. It's that intangible essence that makes the difference between one sound and another. From the first time you picked up a guitar, my guitar actually, the resonance and intonation were unique. Long before people were going crazy for your finger tapping, the talent was already there, even when you just played a chord. You always said you didn't know where it came from. People tell me you'll always have the music, and the best tribute anyone can give you is to listen to our songs. I'm listening to Lost of Control as I write this. It's the stuff between the licks that gets me. It's so particular, such a distinctive way of playing you had. And then within seconds, you've already changed the lick. You've let it evolve ever so slightly in the most interesting way. And you weren't even aware of it half the time. Music just came through you. But I watched you take your last breath. In that moment, all the stuff you did or made in this world, you can't take it with you. Since you've been gone, I catch myself talking to you, yelling at you, in my head or sometimes out loud. I still have trouble believing you're gone, and probably for me, you never will be. Outliving my little brother, this just wasn't the plan. As the older brother, I was supposed to die first. Same as always, Ed, butting in line. I've watched, sometimes with anger, sometimes with grief, and other times with pride as the world has mourned your passing and other people have claimed to tell your story. But I was with you from day one. We shared the experience of coming to this country and figuring out how to fit in. We shared a record player, an 800 square foot house, a mom and a dad, and a work ethic. Later, we shared the back of a tour bus, the experience of becoming successful, of becoming fathers and uncles, of alcoholism, and spending more hours in the studio than I spent doing anything else in this life. We shared a depth of understanding that most people could only hope to achieve. We shared a last name, and we shared a band. And here's what I have to say.
Wow.
Wow. Right.
Yeah, that was deeper than I thought it was going to be. 4.5 minutes, and I had it on 1.1 speed, just in case that saves us from getting some kind of flagged. Plus, it's a lot better listening to stuff when it's slightly faster, so it's shorter. But
yeah, I mean, I'm getting the book. I'm getting the book, but I'm gonna let Al tell the story because
that's what I'm saying. I mean, I know most people
got
think or most people say that reading a book is better, but when the actual person is saying it to you, I mean, you can't beat that, right?
Yeah.
No.
I got the
you're
book
getting
coming. And Jay, I'll send those photos to you when they come.
So frame them for me, and then send them.
5x7. I'll read the book, but I think I'll listen to the audio too.
How big is it?
Just because it's cool hearing his voice, and it sounds like Caleb. He's got like a some sort of a lisp. From it's probably his age, I'm sure. Or
yeah,
it
I
could
don't
have
know.
been.
I don't know what kind of health he's in. I mean, if you listen to it, you can almost figure out why Alex sold his gear and is not playing anymore. There's something up. You know, his son Malcolm, his second son, got married this weekend on October 5th, ironically, the day before the 6th. And Alex is pictured presiding over the wedding, and he's seated.
Reverend.
And he's seated off to the side. So I don't know what the plan is there, but he's seated, and that might be very telling. So I heard he has a cane.
Yeah.
And he sounds a lot like Ed when he talks as far as the what's going on in the throat and everything. So I don't know.
Let's hear it at normal speed, real. We're just a couple seconds. I want to see if it makes any.
It's kind of a dicey title. You never liked it. I can tell you this much. Saying you're the greatest implies there are many more like you, but there is only.
He sounds more like Eddie now. Like he sounds more like Eddie than he used to. You know, he has a little bit more of that in him now, which is
there's that strain in the throat, which was throat cancer to Eddie, by the way.
Yeah.
So
Eddie was more gravelly, I think, than Al is now.
Yeah.
But for Al, we had Unleashed and a few, those interviews on MTV when Sammy and Dave left. There and a couple from Steve Rosen. There isn't a whole lot of audio of him.
No, it's definitely, you can hear the age, and I don't want to speculate, but when someone gets a book out, they definitely want a story to be told, and there's usually timing involved, and I don't think it's to get money. I think it's to get a story to be told. And
well, the other thing I heard from someone connected to the camp is Ed and him started this book together.
Yes,
prior
heard that
to
too.
Ed getting sick. So
and I've heard that there's going to be dirt. So, like, there's going to be some record straightening from their side, which is the real side. In that clip, you can hear Al say, everyone's trying to, I forgot how he worded it.
Something about taking the story.
Take control of our story or whatever. And so that's probably where this book is really headed.
I mean, when I get that, but when your story is never told, when you don't go public about, of course that happens.
And you're the most secretive band in history, And,
as Caleb says, the FBI or the CIA should ask Van Halen how they keep it tight.
How they keep a secret.
Exactly. Fruitcake Tony says, Tony, thanks for hanging out. He says, curious what he's going to say about Mike. I don't think he's going to attack Mike, right? I mean, I don't know. I just can't.
No, he's probably going to say how disappointed Ed was that Mike was playing with Sammy after what Sammy, apparently, did to the band or whatever. So that's really what got Mike kicked out of the band was him joining Sammy when Mike knew what Sammy was to the brothers. And Mike just wanted to go play. I mean, a musician wants to play, and if he's watching, Ed Van Halen, slow boating a suicide, which is, possibly what was happening in 2001, 2002, 2003. We saw 2004. It was not good. So, therapy is getting on a stage and enjoying yourself. So you can't blame Mike for what he did, but it did cost him.
And from what I remember wasn't he trying to get a hold of those guys? Like, hey, is anything happening? Like, what's going on? And he just wasn't hearing anything.
I'm sure.
And for how long before that was he not even playing bass on records? You know what I mean? So it's like,
I don't know if we're ever going to find that out. I mean,
but I'm just saying my role in this band has diminished so much where all I do is backing vocals and then play live.
Yeah.
He probably didn't even feel like from those guys, like a real member of the band for how many years. And now he's like, gets the offer from Sammy to go play. And it's like, fuck it. What am I doing here? So you can't blame the guy.
Yeah. But there's two sides to every story. If
Three.
they're right.
Three.
Yeah.
Three apparently to the guys in Extreme. So yeah.
Yep. If they're taking him out of writing credits, why should he be in the studio?
Yep.
Contributing. But I'm sure there's more than we know. But to Caleb's point about Alex's health, Caleb mentioned the wedding last weekend. Wolfgang's wedding, you can see a cane next to Alex as he's sitting down in the crowd. And then there's photos of Alex signing some of the memorabilia that they were auctioning off here a couple months ago. I think there's 3 shots, and he's got a cane right, like leaning up against his leg as he's sitting down signing some of his drum heads. And let's face it, he went hard for a couple decades.
Yeah. Yep. They both did. And I think Alex, definitely had his, alcohol, drug abuse, but he was able to get his, get it handled sooner than Eddie, and that's probably the number one reason why Alex is still here and Eddie's not. So if you these guys, they wrote the book on partying and cocaine and alcohol use. Alex just getting to 70 is remarkable. If you think about it, any of them, David Lee Roth. He's in great shape, but he still smokes cigarettes. What
and poles.
Yes.
Yeah, and apparently. But yeah. Well,
is there any big band without alcohol and drug abuse? That'd be a novelty, dude. When you're growing up in the 70s and 80s, when that stuff is like no big, like that's what you're supposed to do. If any of us in a huge band in the 80s, how can you not do the shit?
It's true, but but in a lot of cases, it was for show, because it is a pro job, and a lot of the bands made it look like there was more of a party going on than there was, and that could have even been with Van Halen in a lot of cases.
Hey, Zach.
So,
well, I think you hit a certain level, and when you're known for your musical prowess, you can't, and some bands do, but you can't go on stage and fucking shit the bed every night.
Mm-mm.
You can't and if you do, you're never going to hit that level.
Yeah, there's still a booking aspect to it, and whoever's booking you is not going to want to put a product on that's not worth the money. And it's funny because back then it was $15 a ticket, and you'd be like,
"I'll look at your old ticket stubs, everybody."
Right?
Like, what?
Yeah.
Caleb, someone posted on Facebook earlier this week. I can't remember who it was, but there were 3 legal pad photos from 79 and 80.
Yeah.
Must have been Noel Monks.
Uh-huh.
And there was a tally sheet of damage at hotels, what the damage was, what city, what hotel, who did it, and how much they paid the hotel. Yeah. And there was 3 pages, and I was just glued to it looking. Holes in the wall, fake plants thrown out the window into the pool, fire extinguishers going off. TVs, ashtrays thrown down the hallway, dents in the elevator doors. It was just like, and Alex, Dave. It was Alex and Dave and Rudy were the three like most culprits. Eddie had a few, but it was mostly Alex and Dave were just running wild,
racking it up.
Like the mega powers.
And then some of them were like, the hotel never responded. We never heard back from them. We've called and left messages. No money left. It was like I just sat there and read it all. I was like, this is crazy. I'll have to find it.
Imagine working for one of those, like your job. Like, I don't know if you're in the like, what job would you have at a hotel when you have to go in and assess damage from a fucking rock and roll band that just left? That's got to be the coolest shit.
Well, Noel Monk carried a briefcase full of cash from merch sales, and that most of that cash was for the guys to spend that night and then to pay for damages the next day. Cash
money.
Wow. Oh, the cash, yeah, because they didn't even have like the ability to take a credit card at those merch booths back then.
Nope.
Oh.
So it's all cash. I heard they had like 4 or 5 accountants on the tour just to
traveling with them.
Yeah, just to keep track of the merch money every night.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they were the first band to own their own merch company.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was apparently Noel's idea, but he might have made that up for the book. It's probably Alex. So who knows?
But imagine being in the same hotel with those guys trying to sleep.
Imagine
and there's
like the room next to them.
You know those stand-up ashtrays? You know, they're like this tall with the sand in them. It's like flung down the hallway.
Right? Like a javelin.
Yeah. Fire escape signs ripped off the ceiling. There was just all kinds of crazy shit. But good stuff.
It had to be something else, man, in the heyday of rock and roll to be in one of those huge bands.
Oh, every night. Just
just the world at your fingertips, whatever you want to do.
We're gonna literally destroy your town tonight.
One of Noel's things was when the concert was over, the band and the crew went to the hotel and no one left the hotel. Like he didn't want to wrangle people and let them go run around town. People get lost and,
right.
Wherever. So they would literally
get oil spotted. Which is my favorite touring term ever.
But they would stay in the hotel and he would pay thousands of dollars for them to keep the bars open past 2. And they would stay in the hotel. They wouldn't go anywhere. So they wouldn't be seen running around town in Madison, Wisconsin. They would be in the hotel, locked up. But
and that would be the last time they stayed at that hotel or that chain. Oh my God.
Hey, anything about did anybody receive any hats?
Oh. Patrons in the chat.
Oh. Hats.
Kurt?
Hats off.
Any patrons in the chat?
I know we didn't get any hats.
Look at us. We're backwards hat trucker guys, all 3 of us tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, we are. Look at that. That wasn't planned.
That wasn't planned at all.
Jimmy hats. Yes.
Everyone's having a good hair day, I'm sure.
Beesman sent out Jimmy hats to everybody.
They were brand new, not used, if they're coming from Boner Jams.
All right. So Andy Carson says yes. Hold on. God damn it. Thank you, Kurt. I can't find. He says he got mine. Brian Rules. No, Doyle Rules received his. Tony's always wearing Jimmy hats. We look gay. Guy.
They look
so real quick, Jay, while everyone's chiming in. Brian Rule, want to give a special shout out to Brian. He finally got his hat.
Yes.
Oh, the giveaway hat?
The giveaway hat. And
Oh,
special
there it
shout
is.
out to Brian. He lost his father 2 weeks ago.
Oh man.
So Brian, we're thinking about you. Keep it together, man. He's like apologizing. He hasn't been on the show last 2 weeks because he's dealing with his dad.
Oh man.
And yeah, so appreciate you, Brian. Glad you got your hat. Appreciate the support and be with your family, man, for sure.
Yeah. Damn.
That's
Hey, the hat looks good there, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Only because of our signatures.
Yeah.
And he said him and his wife love the show. So I
Wow.
thought that was kind of funny that
an actual female watches the show.
You
She's
married
not
the right woman.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
Might get over the
Hey.
97%. Well, there you go. It's like, does Jack Black watch the show? No. Ah,
Randy Price.
Randy Price.
So do you guys fold the bill or do you keep it straight?
oh, I don't.
What?
I don't.
You see the
bill.
people-
Do you bend the bill or do you keep it flat like these new kids?
No, I don't keep mine flat, but I don't like, it's not a fucking,
It's not like
You.
upside down B.
yeah.
pitched rough.
Yeah,
Rough.
fish roof. What's up? Is that Northwest right there? Roof.
Yeah, slight bend. There you go. Damn it.
Mikey Mojo says.
By the way, if any of our viewers are in the Florida area tonight and you're watching the show, I don't understand why you're watching the show. Like the biggest hurricane of all time is hitting your state. And on behalf of the guys here, we want to just tell you to fucking get to safety and don't mess around. Really, like that is some frightening shit. And we are, we're thinking about you guys and we're hoping for the best. And I don't know what else to say, but it's happening like right now. So
yeah,
God, we hope everybody stays out of
stay safe.
the worst. But yeah.
Yeah, I got a buddy who's in, I believe, St. Augustine, which is like kind of in the middle of.
It's north, right? It's north.
Yeah, middle.
It turned a little south, right? It did kind of veer off a little from Tampa, or is that what I saw? Or I don't know.
I don't know. It's just crazy.
Anybody watching the show that still has power down there and wants to go live with us, let us know. We'll send you a link.
Hey, Boomox, get your mom. We'll send her the link. See if your mom wants to come on, and she can have the action. We'll have a screen open with the. She can set the cam outside the window.
Wow!
So we can watch the storm live.
Jay, while Butt Cheeks is still here, I know he likes to go to bed early. We're going to do 27 shot trivia while he's here. So, Brendan, it's only going to be 2 hours. Stick around.
Stick around.
No, I'm going to unbox this gift from Brendan. Brendan, are you still here? Hopefully he is.
Butt Cheeks, I think he's still there.
So, Brendan, Butt Cheeks, co-host of Show Me Your Pick on Fruitcake Tony's channel, sent me a package. I actually got it a week and a half ago. Wanted to save it to unbox it live. But I'm going to put his Facebook page in the chat. He does cigar boxes, shovel guitars. What else does he do? He took a water ski and made a bass out of it. Like, the guy's very talented.
He is.
So I'm going to unbox this real quick.
Yes.
How big is it?
Whoa. All right. Well, we're going to put you in the captain's chair, and then we're going to. Yes.
Isolate. By the way, the Yankees are up 3-2. Giancarlo Stanton, of all people, solo home run.
Nice.
8th inning.
Don't cut your leg. Keep talking,
How
guys.
big is it?
What?
Keep talking.
Who's this from again?
Brendan B. Squared.
Butt Cheeks. Butt Cheeks.
Oh.
Be careful. Be careful. Watch those hands. Watch those fingers.
Oh.
Oh.
Remember A Christmas Story? Jay?
Yeah, fucking. It's gotta be in here. Maybe they forgot. Would you look at that? Would you look?
Well, what do we got going on here?
Damn, Brendan, you really packed this thing tight.
Oh, you got one of those. Oh.
He wrapped it tight like butt cheeks.
Well.
It's a shovel.
Ta-da! Yeah, you ready?
For what?
The unveil.
Ta-da! Well, what do we got going on here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oops.
Look at that. 3 strings of danger.
Take a fucking gander here.
Look
He's
at
got a
that.
slide here that's zip tied, so I got to pull that off. I'm gonna plug it in.
I thought it was a little red Solo cup shot glass. A shot cup. That's how much what kind of
Shot
idiot
cup,
I am.
Shot cup glass.
Cup.
Shot cup.
Brendan, thank you very much, man. Look at that.
First
Wow.
and third, 2 outs for the Royals. Yikers.
Kurt.
Oh, he signed it for you. That's nice.
Kurt. Kurt.
The hell is he talking about?
I don't know.
Look at this action, Caleb. What does
That's
that
pretty
remind
good.
you of?
You can't get it much closer.
Look at that. That shovel is scallop.
Yeah.
Brendan, thank you very much, man. This is awesome.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. Like and subscribe. Change my lights.
Smash those thumbs up.
Hold up the body again. Yeah. And it's got the Brendan B squared custom pickup in it.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. You can
No, hold on. Where's the link again? We got to pop it up here.
Yeah,
Damn, we
show
got a lot
everyone
of
how they can get their own.
Yeah.
Their own Brendan.
People here tonight.
We got 76,000 watching.
We should say hi to everybody.
Hey, Tom, what's happening, dude? All right. So there you go. Facebook.com B squared CBGs // RDR. RDRR.
Well, Yankees got out of it. 1 inning left.
1 inning left.
I need to do open tuning. What is it? What is open tuning?
Butt cheeks knows. Oh, by the way, great job with the Billy Sheehan interview, guys.
Yeah.
I should have mentioned that before.
Hell of a get.
Yep. Nice job.
And Billy remembered your names. It was awesome. Awesome.
Do I have that video anywhere?
Oh, we should be playing that all the time.
All the time.
That should be a drop on this show.
All the time.
What's your name again?
Oh man, I thought this was it.
It's great.
Got to hang that right behind you. Look at you, dude. How many you got now? I mean, how many guitars do you have? How many guitars do you have?
6.
Oh, he's counting. They're all out.
9, and then
9.
9. What? How many do you have, Jay?
Less than that because I sold a couple.
Wow.
Still trying to sell my. Yeah.
You have less than 10 guitars?
Yeah.
Damn. Damn.
I'm trying to sell my orange Satch still.
Orange Satch
Jimmy
up
Biter
for sale.
Jimmy Biter wants to buy it?
Jimmy Biter wants to buy it. Jimmy Biter wants to buy it. Say that 10 times. Yeah, we should have like ads for guitar during the show. We should have ads for guitars we want to sell. That would be funny. Like,
I know. I don't want
go
to
to a commercial break. We go to a commercial break. And it's our own commercial for our guitar. That's genius.
Or
PayPal link.
Yeah. Or me like on the phone with Sweetwater returning one.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Jeannie is right. Hockey took over Jay's life. Don't let him fool you. Oh no. That's true. But you know what'll happen? I mean, I'm 47. I can't play hockey forever. My hips hurt. I had a game Monday night. My hips fucking still hurt.
So you're in a league now?
Dude, yeah. Yep.
Oh, tell us.
I'm finally in a league.
Tell us about it.
League of his own.
It's very hard because I'm playing a lot of younger guys, and I'm in the
Are you telling us about it?
the only night of the week that I was able to join a league was Monday night. And
we missed the first part of that, or I did. Start over.
Well, basically, there's only certain nights I can play.
Okay.
So I joined the AB league, which is the top league in the fucking thing. And the first 2 games were rough, but this last week we played the second best team. We tied 2-2. I played out of my fucking mind.
So you guys have ties? There's no shootout?
Yeah, well, there's a game after us, so.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Did you lose your dentures? Dude, I'm a goalie. Check. Goalies don't lose their teeth. They're the only ones in the NHL with fucking full teeth.
That's right.
Yeah, we're the smart ones. The Monday Night Raw League. But dude, I mean, I'm the oldest guy on my
10 bellers? You make any 10 bellers?
I did. Yep.
What does the 10 bell save term come from?
Well, I never heard of it until you asked me one time. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And you're like, you've never heard of a 10 bell save? And I'm like, no, I've heard like standing on your head, shit like that, but like never a 10 bell save.
Yeah. I don't even know where I heard it, but I know that's something they say. Anyway.
But all I got to say is that it's so much fun. And, out of all the sports I've played throughout my life, hockey is easily the most fun to play. Hands down.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like a different planet.
Mm-hmm.
It's something, it's only, there's nothing like being on the ice doing, that exercise. There's nothing else in the world like it.
Jeannie, are you still watching? Can I show? Because I went skating with Ellie. Ellie has her skating lessons.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if she'll let me show this video on her. No problem. People, I don't really see this shit, but
she's not watching.
Okay. Can I show the video of her at the very end of public skating, real quick? Is that okay? If not,
either she's not watching or she said no. Don't show it.
Okay.
We'll find out in 2 seconds. It'll be like a hard no, or it'll be like
she said yes.
Okay. Yes. There's a yes.
If Jay starts playing it and she starts hitting the ceiling with the mop stick, turn that shit off.
All right, so I'll try to make this quick because I don't want to bore people with stuff that that we don't usually talk about. But I got to get Kurt. Kurt's just sitting here like, why am I still on? All right, so Ellie takes skating lessons, which is a half hour long, and then after skating lessons, they have open skating for 2 hours, or 2.5 hours. Ellie does not want to leave, so she does her whole skating lesson. Then after the Zamboni comes out, we're on the ice for literally 2.5 hours, and she doesn't want to leave. So at the very end, I'm like, the Zamboni doors are open, and the Zamboni's about to come on the ice, and I'm like, all right, Ellie, take one more lap around, but we got to go. So she's on the right with the pink helmet and the Connor Bedard shirt. So it's my little 7-year-old girl zipping around. Ready? Look at her.
Wow. Oh, killer.
Watch. She's been working on her hockey stop. You ready? Here she comes. Ready? Yeah.
Nice.
Aw.
Yep.
Wow.
She was sad that we had to get off the ice, but she's awesome.
That's great.
Killing it.
Blades
I
of
remember
Steel.
when she had the walker thing, right? Like,
Yeah. Doesn't seem like that long ago, right?
wow. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, Jay will be in a walker.
Yep.
Totally. No, but I'm feeling much better, man. You know, ever since I started playing again, like besides my hips being sore, which is I guess kind of normal. You know, other than that, I feel good. I feel good.
Can you like do the splits?
No. I was never able to do that shit.
Wow.
Can you do the splits in bed?
Yeah. Wow.
I should ask Genie that question.
I was going to ask him that, but good. Thanks, Kurt.
I've been trying to work on getting my hips more flexible. It's very difficult. I think after like you hit a certain age, you know, you're kind of like locked in, you know?
Yeah.
But it is a lot of fun.
Hockey season has started.
Yep, and the Hawks got beat up on last night.
And the Krakens have a female assistant coach.
She's cute.
She's cute. She's 32.
Cutting.
It's like, first thing my wife said to me this morning, she's like, "What do you think of?" And she even knew her name. I'm like, "Who?" Just that coach.
Like, I don't give a fuck what her name is.
I'm like, yeah, oh, her, yeah, it's great, she's cute. And she goes, "I know."
Don't you love it when your wife says someone's cute and it's a female?
No, I said it, and then I said it, and
then his wife hasn't talked to him the rest of the day.
Right? No, she wants to hear me say that. So but I think that's great, and if the Kraken, you know, are successful, then it'll be, you know, who knows?
It's good for hockey.
It creates a really interesting dynamic for that room, because we all know locker rooms are literally the dirtiest places on earth, and some of the most awful things in the world are said in there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's got to be interesting. How the guys feel when they have
the smell
in there.
And then it's funny, you like read the comments on the post like on Instagram, and it's like, which player gets the first crack at her, like shit like that.
Oh no.
But God. I mean like just Caleb said, like that's what goes through people's minds, you know. It's like, oh shit, boys, look who we got in the locker room here.
It's so dirty. Yeah.
Yep.
Go Kings, go. That's right, Zach.
Wow.
No, that's
how many goals did you allow last season?
Hope springs eternal in October. So, how many goals did you allow last season?
Last season I didn't play, so
he didn't play. This is the first season he's played.
I'm only 3 games in, and my team was kind of thrown together because there was only 3 teams in the league, and they needed a 4th team. So they're like, "Hey, do you want to play goal for this team? We don't have any players yet." I'm like, okay, but got some good guys.
If I had a bunch of dough, I would literally fly to South Carolina and just play with Jay's team for a game. That would be so much fun. Oh my!
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh, and like the only thing standing in the way of that is money and some time.
Well, and how many miles? How many miles are you from me right now?
2,400 miles or whatever. I don't know, but
yeah,
it's pretty funny. It can be done, so we'll see.
Let's see. You're in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
As Steve Anderson would say, Santa Monica.
Distance from Charleston. Oh yeah, we're like 2,400 miles, 2,500 miles.
That's what I said. I guess.
Yep, that's pretty good.
Really good.
Damn.
Yep. And how far are you from Jacksonville?
Shit, I don't even know. We're not close.
Not close. Well, the 10, which ends right like 3 miles from me.
Mm-hmm.
Hits the beach. The 10 goes all the way to Jacksonville. It's like,
oh, it does.
Oh shit. Well, I'm sure there's one.
Like, yeah, the 10, the 30, the 40, like all these interstates go across the country.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the ones with the zeros go across, and the ones with the the odd numbers, like the fives, 95, 5, they go north-south. So
high five.
I learned that in the mid-90s, driving around the country.
So goalie, Blue Mock says goalies don't lose teeth. It's mostly broken eye sockets and growing. Well, not eye sockets anymore.
No.
It's concussions. I know that.
Yeah.
I got rung on Monday. One of the clips I
rung
broke off. Yep.
Definitely back and groin and knees.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the goalie weak spots.
Yep.
Maybe some hand, wrist stuff.
Yeah,
your wrist
wrist
probably gets sore too because of the weight from the gloves and the stick. So
I'm getting hockey questions. This is so fucking weird. Does the puck hurt, Jay? Not usually. I made sure I didn't, I didn't want to get cheap shit when I started playing again because I knew I was going to be playing against, pretty good players. And plus, I don't know if any, I'm sure you guys know this. I have a fucking pacemaker, so I can't have a fucking flimsy chest protector. I had to get something that was. Oh, speaking of this, you want to hear something funny? I thought it was kind of funny. So, a few months ago, I started playing last December, at the end of December last year, and a few months go by, and I get a call from the cardiologist, and they're like, "Hey, we need you to come in." And I'm like, "Why? What's going on?" They're like, "Well, we've noticed that like your heart rate has been."
They're monitoring it. They have a monitor on it.
Yeah, I have a thing in my bedroom that's like connected, and this sends its reports to that, and then it's
the Roadcaster too.
Yeah, Roadcaster 3, a heart caster. So anyway, I said, because I never told them like, hey, I'm going to be physically active again, besides masturbating at 1 a.m.
Right.
So anyway, so I said, well, is this, I started playing hockey recently. Could this be why? So she's like, yeah, actually, I'm sure that's probably it. And I said, well, am I okay? Like, can I continue to play or should I stop? She's like, well, let me check with the doctor. I'll call you back. So she calls back. She says, you're okay. Now we know what the reasoning is, but we still want you to come. So long story short, I went in like a month ago, maybe 3 weeks, a month ago, and they had to adjust my pacemaker.
Wow.
Because there was two situations or two, what do they call them, Jeannie, if you're still watching? Whatever they call them.
Arrhythmias?
Issues or episodes, whatever the hell they call them.
Episodes, yeah.
Where it almost shocked me.
Wow.
On the ice. Yeah.
Hey, do you have a the thing at home?
Defibrillator, yeah. A pacemaker defibrillator. Yep.
Wow.
Events. Thank you, Jerry Leica. I like it.
Everybody should have one of those in their house, by the way.
No, I have. It's in it. It's in the pacemaker.
Oh, no shit.
Yep.
So you don't need that.
I don't need it.
So it'll do it on its own.
Mm-hmm.
There's not like an app that your wife has in her phone where she can just go,
Imagine. I know he's with her.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yep.
Jason, did you take out the garbage like I asked? No.
Oh, that'd be too good. So anyway, I went in there and they hold a little thing over top of it, and they go into a computer and they adjust it. So there was 2 events that I guess happened and obviously this these things nowadays, like the technology and the all the shit that goes into them.
They used a snark clip-on tuner. They put on his nipple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
don't want to be in D flat.
Thank you, Jeannie. I have a biventricular pacemaker with a defibrillator. I can't even say that shit.
All right, hang on. Let me write that down so we can hack it.
Yeah. So I thought it was pretty funny. I'm like, damn, it almost went off twice. Like, imagine, Kayla, imagine being on ice with somebody and you're going down and you're on a breakaway against the goalie, and all of a sudden they're like,
rigor mortis.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I might miss my shot. I'll be like, what is he doing? What's the problem? Oh,
So they
man, that's-
adjusted it, and
They
it is
didn't say-
constantly pacing his ventricles, but will shock him if he goes into a lethal arrhythmia. Thank you.
Caleb, I have an idea. We can magically hook that up to super chats.
Right,
when we get
change Jay's arrhythmia.
Shock Jay.
Defibrillate Jay. We have channel defibrillators on here.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Wow.
no, how's sex life with a pacemaker? It's
Game's
fun.
over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
There
Okay.
you go. Imagine, I don't, it'd be great for obviously New York City and baseball in general to have another Subway Series, but God, I don't want to play the fucking Yankees.
I think Brendan's on a little bit of a delay here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Events. Yeah, butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Well, there was a college basketball coach a few years ago. Do you guys remember that one? He had a Steve Vai ventricular pacemaker, and he got zapped during a game. And like everyone's looking over, he's fucking laying on the floor on the court.
Oh my God.
And I guess afterward, like it saved his life. So afterwards, he said something like, it felt like I was kicked in the chest by a mule or something, or a horse. And I'm like, that's what I have to look forward to, is getting kicked in the chest.
Wow. Well, if it saves your life, kick me in the chest, right?
Yep.
Well, how long have you had that now?
Since 2020.
Wow.
March of 2020, or no, August. Something
4
like that.
years. Wow.
Yeah. And it's I asked, so I have 4 more years of charge left until they have to change the battery. And I was like, well, what do you mean change the battery? Well, we have to replace it. I'm like, so you have to slice it open again, go in there, take it out, but they don't have to do the leads anymore. That's all.
They put you under for that?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
They should have a USB charging port. It's like waterproof.
Right?
Yeah.
Totally. And they should change it to the new USB, right? It should be like
little
a new
flap, the waterproof flap that closes.
Or to just make a fleshlight type thing, and I put my wiener into it. And it
Flashlight.
charges that way.
Yeah.
Jay, we've seen you've charged your pacemaker every day for the last 6 months. What's going on?
You're fully charged. What do you?
How are the anal fleshlights coming, by the way?
The under the bus ones?
Yeah.
I sent you the mold. Did you use it?
Use it. Oh, that was yours. I used yours.
I thought Beesman was handling those.
You're supposed to sit on the mold.
Oh my God.
The mold casting equipment's next to the Sibian.
Yeah, and then send it back.
We should make one just to see who buys it. Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah, we should just buy them and put a under the bus sticker.
Wow.
Put a UTB sticker on the.
Yeah, Ryan Robinson from Georgia bought one. He bought all 4.
The first 4 went to some address in Santa Cruz.
Yeah, it says drop off in front of the shed.
Yeah, in front of the shed.
Well, we get the 4 different ones we got to make. We got to make obviously the vagina one, the butthole one, the mouth one, and then for fruitcake we got to make a foot one.
Oh my.
Yeah, the toes.
Oh my God.
Oh, 5x7.
How big is it?
How big is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Too good.
The arenas, the pacemakers slow down when you watch the Johnny Bean show. It better. Everything slows down.
Shit.
Wow.
You guys are too much.
What else?
What else?
What
I
else?
agree, right?
Love dogs.
Caleb, how's the Steinberger?
Oh, it's great. It's really good. I'm a believer. I'm a believer in the Steinberger. It not only plays great and feels good, but it sounds really good. And it's a remarkable instrument, and all the hype is real. Like they they're expensive because they don't make them anymore, but it's for a reason, and I'm figuring that out. So, you know how like you can tell a guitar is great when it's unplugged, right? Yeah, that's. I mean, it's very resonant, and it feels good, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm glad I went through with it. So.
Well, you know what's weird? You mentioned
I got to sell my kid. I got to sell my kid to pay for it, but it's okay.
The the pickups that are in those things.
Yes.
What's weird is, the handful of people that I've talked to that have played or that own or owned a Steinberger with the EMGs in it, right? They're not usually EMG fans, but for those guitars, they almost need them. Like those pickups are almost, I know they weren't, but they're almost made for those guitars.
Yeah, there's not a lot of wood, so they got to make up for it.
Yeah,
Eddie tried to supposedly put Wolfgang pickups in his, and it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know why he did that.
Dude, I mean, he fucking fucked with everything.
He changed everything. Yeah,
he taped the.
That's not plugged in.
We can't hear anything.
No, it's great.
I saw you on Sunday on. What's up, Brian? I saw you on Sunday. Ryan did his EVH tribute show, and you played for 20, 30 minutes, probably.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's cool.
Another reason I need the Roadcaster. So
there you go.
We'll get the. Can you do the mini or no?
What would it do?
It depends on how many channels he wants.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I need one for a mic. I need one for a guitar, right? And then I also need to pipe in my own backing track. So would that mean I'd need another one, right? Another channel for that?
No. Yeah, the backing tracks are on the unit itself, but what is the XLR? Depends on so you need one for the mic, and then however many channels you want to run your guitar on.
Yeah, but didn't Beesman need a full Roadcaster to do what he wanted to do with that? So yeah, I think Caleb would probably need.
Yeah.
Shit.
So, all right. So say I get one. What am I able to do with it?
Don't ask us. Me and Kurt are idiots at these fucking things. You can do put fart sounds on it.
So Caleb, you can plug the Friedman straight into it, or you can mic something in your studio. One of the two.
Use it as my interface. Yeah, basically what my Focusrite does.
Exactly.
Yep.
They're just. I think they're built for streaming.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna want stereo guitar, like Ryan's saying right here.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Even Beesman says Caleb will need the one I have, which is the one that Kurt and I have. No, you need the one Beesman has. Yeah, you can put full backing tracks, because check it out, I have this one. There it is.
Yeah, that's it. Well, looks like the Sweetwater card will be expanding, and there we go. Be nice to get like 36 months on that. 48.
Maybe even months. 48.
Maybe even 4. Let's look it up right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna. yeah.
Why waste time?
And
life
Ryan,
is short, people.
Is the Pro the only one with 4 channels, or there's this? What's the next tier down? It has like less hot pads, but I think it's still 4 channels.
Hot pads.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Oh, they make a white one now, huh?
What the fuck? What the?
Damn, these shits ain't cheap.
No,
$700.
$700 right
Dude,
there.
48
Roadcaster
months
Pro.
though. $15 a month.
There it is. 48 months, you motherfuckers.
What about the Duo?
The Duo's 500, so it's like
So
$200.
Ryan says the Duo's 4-channel.
Is it?
Yeah.
Roadcaster Duo.
Share the screen, Jay. You
Oh,
dirty
yeah,
ass.
I do that so people actually can see what the fuck we're doing. Like we're not even here.
The white one. Why would you get the white one?
So to match your headphones.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
There you go.
Got pretty colors on the triggers.
Yeah, see how many channels that Duo has. Ronnie James.
Ronnie James Duo.
Go to the back of it. Okay. The photo of the back. Down.
The back of it, you.
There you go. I don't see 4 channels. I see 2.
2.
Yeah.
And then Ryan, what do you do? USB mic, and then do stereo through channel 1 and 2. Is that what you do?
It's just probably you just gotta go big, right? You gotta go big.
I mean, the white one is kind of cool because you're not going to see the dust on it like
Yeah, but you'll see the dirt. You'll see
Yeah.
the dirt. You'll see the grease and the dirt and the grime.
This looks neat though. Yeah, get the fucking big shit. $15 a month, you won't even notice it.
Won't even notice it.
Paying it off like a car.
Right? You know, who knows? I might not even live as long as the payment on that.
Yeah.
Leave it to my kid.
Yeah, I was gonna say Shen can pay it. Finish paying it off.
Jen, you pay that off. You can figure out what a roadcaster is.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, it was either that or the H90. I guess it'll be that. I really don't need the H90, but it looks really cool. You kidding me?
Man. Yeah, where's your balls at? Get the Pro. Oh shit. Well, we got our first
$5. Whoa. We got to be like Tone Talk. We won't be accepting any more super chats.
Thank you, Ben Coombs.
Wait, what happened?
Thank you.
They had Jake E. Lee on last night, and it was actually really good.
Yeah, it was.
And he's a great guest. But they got so many super chats that they had to say, "Stop sending super chats because we're not going to get to your question."
Wow. That must be nice, huh?
Be nice to say, "Stop sending money because we can't get this." That's something you'll never hear on the Johnny Bean Show. Stop sending super chats. So.
Oh, Jay.
Yes, thank you, Arkansas. We appreciate that.
That'll go towards Caleb's Roadcaster.
There you go.
Yes, thank you. Oh wow, that's the down payment.
Yeah, it's 1 week of payments.
Hmm?
Roadcaster.
Yeah, now you got to get one, huh?
Oh God.
It
Jay,
never ends.
When was the last time you watched a live stream
Of what?
on YouTube? I know you're into hockey and other shit, but
Well, I saw some of the last
Billy
week's
Sheehan?
Billy Sheehan episode.
oh, okay, yeah, that's right, you were on that.
It's just they got 2 fucking young kids, man. You know, and it's just we're on here for 2 hours a week.
Not enough time in the day to do shit.
There isn't, and
It's funny how. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and also, after the kids go to bed and shit, like to hang out with my wife and jerk off sometimes and
We'll get a little Arkansas going.
Yeah. So
Get the pacemaker rocking.
I know how it is. Like I'm sure other
You gotta test out that vasectomy, right? You're just like, this thing really works.
Fuck yeah.
So, dude, I wish I could watch everybody's show that hangs out with us and stuff, but I can't.
Tough.
You know, I
I
can't.
was telling Jay last week when we didn't do a show, everyone was messaging me like, "Is everything okay? Are you guys all right?" I had to tell them,
"No, we're not all right." We just missed a week, but we're not all right.
Fuck, life's busy. I would love to be on here 4 days a week, but I'm sure people would get sick of us after.
Yeah, I mean,
3.
The four of us have talked about this thing. Like it'd be nice if we were all in our 20s or something with no kids, no family, and we're able to like do this all the time.
Dude,
but
we'd be meeting to do this.
Yeah.
In New Orleans.
Yeah. It's like a little center point. Like, I'll see you in St. Louis.
And sometimes like even if people don't see me in the chat on some of the other shows, like sometimes I'll have it on my phone, like hanging out, even though I won't be active in the chat, I'll still be listening and shit. Steve Anderson. Hey now.
Get crazy, folks.
Yep. Steve, look what Kurt got. From Brendan Butt Cheeks. Brendan Butt Cheeks.
This is Steve Anderson right here.
Steve did that thing like a few weeks ago. He goes, "What's your address?" And I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I gave him my address. I haven't seen anything yet, Steve. So I don't know if he sent something, but
a Floyd.
Whenever someone asks for my address, and I give it to them, I start checking the mail. I start going to look.
Okay, it's been a week.
In the mail 5 times a day.
Yeah, I just gotta keep going. So.
Jeannie says, I've had so many patients that came in with cardiac arrests or strokes mid-banging.
Wow.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right. That's nice when your wife uses the word banging.
Wow. So they got no underwear on. Terrible.
Well, then there's also the guys that come down here on vacation to like golf, and they'll go to like strip clubs and shit, and they'll have a heart attack at the strip club, and they'll tell the nurses and doctors, you can't tell my wife that I was at a strip club.
I was at the steakhouse.
Like I was at the steakhouse. The meat curtains fucking
everything was medium rare.
extra roast beef.
Yeah, prime rib dip.
Yeah.
A rum caster. I like it, Mad Dog.
The rum caster.
It's on the way. It's in the mail.
So basically, Jeannie's saying that out of shape people shouldn't be fucking.
Or doing cocaine at strip clubs.
Cocaine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if even if I was a big partier, I don't know if I'd be doing cocaine anymore. Not that I've never tried it, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be doing that shit.
Oh, if you've never tried it, then we have to do it, Jay.
It's a hell of a drug. That's all Caleb and
Jeannie, I can never meet Caleb. Jason Lee says, my mom was a nurse and I've heard all kinds of stories. Men with dildos stuck in their assholes, a Bic pen in the cock hole. What?
Ouch, bro.
Better than a fountain pen.
Someone was trying to extract information. That's not sex. Dude.
My favorite is still the light bulb.
Oh God.
Not me, but I'm saying the story of a light bulb.
My favorite is the light bulb. Do the light bulb, baby.
My personal favorite is a warm light bulb.
Was it a 60-watt like Philips, or was it like a Christmas light bulb? What was it?
No, it's the change my light bulb.
Yeah, was it a can light?
Change my light bulb.
Like
Change
big
my light
mushroom.
Change
my lights, lads.
Change my lights bulb. Yeah. Desmond loves to change my light bulb.
Where is it? Hold on. Cameron Dean says, I was just going to stalk, but can't help myself. Good to
Thanks
see
for
you.
watching.
Vacuum cleaner stuck on the cock. Oh, no. R2R3, what happened when you went into the emergency room?
Dude.
Your nickname Hoover?
Yeah. Did
Yeah,
you
was it a
roll in
wet and
there?
dry shot back?
Right? Did you have wheels? Did you ride it in?
No, it was at the car wash. He was in the parking lot.
God.
Free car wash, or free vacuum with every car wash. Free suck.
Tipping the guys extra that night. Wow.
Jay, are you still producing? I wish.
Semen? No.
Sperm?
He
No.
got a
Sperm,
I'm
no.
not producing sperm anymore. Still blowing loads, but they're not swimming.
Yeah. Loads.
Reload.
Oh shit.
Wet and dry. It was wet and then it was dry.
Here we go. Ed DeBrildo says, my girlfriend worked as a nurse in the ER. There are always dudes coming
Uh-oh. Sorry, Ed.
Shots fired.
Oh.
And dudes coming in with different. He knows we call him DeBrildo.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Right, Ed? I hope.
Love you, Ed.
We can't be the first ones.
Coming in with different objects in their ass.
It's amazing
Imagine,
how many
that's how he met his girlfriend.
it's
She felt
amazing
bad
how many
for him.
dudes like do that. That's crazy. What was that? Did you guys ever watch Sopranos?
Mm-mm.
You really?
Mm-mm.
Oh my. See.
Nope.
See, I wish I was you, because then like that means you could watch that show in binge
For the first
mode,
time.
in binge mode, and it's, I mean, come on, you've heard about it. It's one of the top 10,
Of course, I've heard
top
about
five,
it.
top 5 shows of all time. Anyway, there's a character on there that Joe Pantoliano plays, and he's like this tough mobster, but he loves having shit in his ass.
See, when I see things like that in a show like that, I instantly want to know whose idea was it to put that on that character. You know what I mean?
That's why that show was so good.
All right, what's the character's name?
Oh, I forgot. But it's Joey Pants is the actor. You know him, Joe Pantoliano.
Yeah.
Yep. But
all right, so
it's like sort of in the middle. It's kind of in the middle of the whole run of the show. He's on. It has like a 2 or 3 season arc. It's fantastic.
But imagine being that person in the writing
seriously,
room.
Jay. I know you don't have any time, but if you guys wanted to get into a show, and he goes away. If you wanted to get into a show and you haven't watched that show, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're from that area. It's just perfect. It's mob stuff. It's so good. I don't have to talk up the Sopranos. The Sopranos is amazing.
There we go, Jay. So this guy was caught on a security camera.
Oh God, here we go. Hold on, let me get this off the screen here. Lewd act.
Oh, in Washington.
No.
Cucumber.
What's he doing? Ew, bro.
What is he doing?
Ew.
What did he do?
So
he took a shit?
No, he put a cucumber in the front grill of a car, and then backed into it. And then someone came walking, so he pulled it out, went around the car, and then put it in his lunch pail, and then left.
I just kept it.
Yeah.
What the
I'm
fuck?
gonna keep it. I think I'll keep it.
Were you thinking?
And we
What
live
is wrong with
amongst
people?
We live amongst. That is fucking crazy.
You know, that's sometimes, and I know
I
it's
don't even
probably not
want to fist bump anyone anymore.
I know, right?
Oh,
We don't hear any sound though. That's the shame of it.
Yeah. we probably don't want to hear it, but it's a
His car fucked him over.
Come on. Right? That poor car. That poor car.
That poor cucumber.
That poor grill.
God.
I ain't falling for no cucumber in my tailpipe.
I didn't know we'd get to what the fuck are you doing early.
Early.
Wow.
Well, speaking of whatever we're doing here, we haven't shown or highlighted. There we go. Kurt's amazing thumbnail from this week.
Oh yeah. Look at that. A lot to unpack here.
My favorite is Caleb in the background.
Oh, of course. If it's purple, you gotta put that in.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm still waiting for I know we got some cool fans and shit like that, but I'm waiting for somebody to get that fucking cock and balls tattoo.
Oh my. On their forehead.
Yeah, on their neck.
Their neck.
On their cock and balls.
It's last New Year's there, that shot of me. Speaking of New Year's, I think we're going to book that same show there in DFW. So
Dallas Fort Worth,
Halen in Dallas again.
Again.
The glass cucumber.
The glass cucumber. Yeah. We actually just announced Vegas on the 22nd and 23rd of November in Vegas at the Virgin again, and that's cool because that's the F1 is that day, the 23rd, so it's race weekend in Formula One in Las Vegas, so that's very cool, and we're excited. So finally, we booked more shows. Hopefully Derek from Van Halen doesn't steal that one from us, but
he's gonna try.
Yeah, he's gonna try for sure.
I'm curious to find out what would happen if they actually did hijack a gig from you guys.
Oh, the world would implode. Scorched earth.
You don't want to know. I don't know. I'm a very I'm vengeful, but I'm calculated, so you probably wouldn't know what would happen. So.
And neither would he until it did.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. But it would involve a radiator grill and a cucumber.
Jesus.
And a lit cigarette.
Lit cigarette. Man.
And who knows? Maybe I'll get Alex Van Halen and Wolfgang Van Halen to come watch.
They said they'd be there.
They said they'd be.
Where are they? Are they going to show up?
Can you believe this didn't happen?
I don't think Derek has a Steinberger or a shovel guitar. Steve, I'm going to Cabo in 2 weeks.
You are, right?
Yeah.
Is there a wedding?
Sunday to Wednesday.
Is there a wedding?
We're going for part of the wedding planning.
Oh, recon. Wedding
Jesus
recon.
Christ.
Well, you're going to be drinking the shit out of fucking Sammy's Beach Bar rum. They got to have that shit like on tap there.
How long are you there for?
Sunday to Wednesday.
Oh, fun.
Touch and go. But I'll be bringing back some bottles for you guys.
Why do
The
you
Blue Oyster. Dude, they got the real shit down there.
Yeah.
Why do you look disappointed?
You do.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's just the cost, you know.
Oh, the cost. I get it.
Because it's my wife and I, and then my daughter and my future son-in-law. So that's not cheap. And Jay knows I'm cheap.
Not from what I can tell.
Well,
Shit.
it's going to be a fun wedding. I'm glad. I'm honored that you invited myself and my family. So we're looking forward to it.
The more people I invite, the more it costs me. Actually, Rob's wedding's that week that I'm going to be down there.
Oh no, you can't go to Rob's wedding.
Yeah, I had to break the news to him.
Rob Johnson is getting married.
Is Johnny going to that?
Only if Laz pays for it.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
He would.
Steve, I know.
He would. Wait, Steve, are you going to that this year?
What?
Next week. That's next week.
Oh, is he going?
Sammy kind of does he stops at 2 or 3 different places now, doesn't he?
Well, he's doing he did the Vegas thing, right? Now he's kind of spreading it out. Because he's got all these properties he needs to drum up some business for.
That's amazing still somebody with that much money that is nearing 80 years old that still has the drive and the give a shit to want to just continue to grow and expand and but I guess that's why he's successful.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not going to know. Yeah, we're not going to know until we hit that age, God willing. But I think the Rolling Stone gathers no moss thing is a real thing when you're that age. Like you literally have to keep going, and once you stop, then then your time is there to remind you. So he's outrunning the clock. So
he's 6 years older than David Lee Roth. That's crazy to think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, he's my dad's age, and
Dave's birthday tomorrow.
I just look at my father, and I'm like, imagine seeing my
picture
dad.
your father getting blowjobs in a tent underneath the stage.
No, but I can.
Thanks, Tom.
Right. At a nerd
watching.
Right. At a Nerd Halen concert.
No, at a Van Halen show, they just have just a radiator with a cucumber under the stage.
Back into it. Hey, back that on up here.
Yeah, I say.
And it turns into a pickle at the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the cucumbers here tonight.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
Yeah. Like how we tied that up there. That's nice.
Anybody got any fun plans for the Halloween season?
Oh, it's coming.
It is.
It's coming.
Yep.
Caleb, are you going to break out the Garfield outfit, or are you going to do something different?
Oh my God! Just remind myself not to fart. Then.
Where is it?
It's in the closet, and
is it staying there?
All I remember is last year when I went trick or treating with Shen. I built a shelf that with like something that wrapped around my chest, and a shelf that had my phone on it with the hockey game on. The Kings were in Toronto playing the Maple Leafs.
Word, that's dedication.
And I watched a hockey game inside the Garfield costume. I thought that was amazing.
He's standing there on the sidewalk. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be this year.
Wait, doesn't Shen get the pick, right?
He does, but I'm like, what did he tell me to be something? I don't know.
Does he have a deadline? Like, if he doesn't tell me before the 15th, then I'm picking.
We're getting it. He's a weird one this year. He's like some character from like some kids cartoon show I've never heard of. It's Old Man McGucket.
What is that?
Search it. So
Let's look it up.
McGucket, like bucket.
We're not going to
with
get
a G.
flagged for
I think so.
Old Man. I don't know how to
McGucket.
spell it.
MMC Gucket. G like a bucket.
Mm-hmm. Old Man. Okay, let's see. Oh, dude, Gravity Falls.
Yes. There you go.
Me, Jeannie, Ellie, and Killian have been watching the shit out of that. Beesman is the one who told me about that show a couple of years ago. And we've been watching an episode a night for the past fucking 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Shen is Old Man McGucket.
Dude,
What's it on?
The show
What
is
platform?
great. I know it's on Disney Plus.
And he's got one thing he says in the costume. I'm Old Man McGucket. That's it.
Here, let me pull him up.
That'd be funny.
How, dude, this is how I wonder how this costume
Oh,
looks.
yeah.
Dude, that's a great show. Why don't you go as like Dipper Pines?
I don't even know. Should I?
Yeah, watch. Let's type in Dipper Pines and see.
That looks like a cartoon from our era. You know?
Yeah. See, here's Dipper.
Dipper Pines.
Yep.
Yep. He's got the key and a cucumber in the other hand.
Yeah.
Shorts, little vest. All right.
That's the key to the room they found. The secret room. If anybody knows that episode. Anyway, great show. If anybody has a chance to watch it, it is the shit. Really is.
Old Man McGucket.
Jay, did you watch the Vince McMahon documentary yet?
Not yet, but I added it to my what is it called? Watch list or whatever.
You?
Yeah.
Caleb, I know you're not into wrestling, but it goes into all the shit Vince McMahon did over the years. And he ended up leaving.
Hold on. Before we get into that, I'm on the phone with Kurt last week.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, hey, did you see that Jim McMahon documentary? I'm like, really? How did I not know about this? And he's like,
Jim's
it goes into all the like sexual abuse stuff or whatever. And I'm like, drug stuff. I'm like, what? How did I not hear about this? Jim McMahon documentary. I got to watch this shit. And I'm thinking,
dude, we talked about it on our show like a month ago. And he's like, no, he didn't.
Jim, you heard about the Ed McMahon documentary?
That's what I said too. The Ed McMahon. So, and finally, I'm like, Jim McMahon. And he's like, oh, Vince. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, I was pumped that there's a Jim McMahon documentary. Shit.
Oh, stupid.
Hey now.
Yeah. So anyway,
then we get off the phone and send me a Jim McMahon gif.
The punky QB.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Dude, 200 milligrams? You're fucking nuts. How the hell are you even typing?
Wow.
You wouldn't even feel that number.
Keep an ER room open. Shit.
Holy shit. Hanging out with Ben Coombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're flying. Holy shit.
No more super chats, folks.
Sorry.
Sorry, folks. No more super chats. Don't you know?
Save them for my show.
Save them for my show.
Oh, yeah. There's the Menendez brothers. There's the Menendez brothers one, too.
I watched
Save
that
some
one.
of those super chats for my show tomorrow night.
The funniest thing about that whole Menendez thing is they're on a goddamn basketball card.
Oh, yeah. In the crowd.
Yep. Front row. Right after they killed their fucking parents. They go to a Knicks game. Yeah, like a couple days. Was it a couple days after or something?
Do you have any photos with them, Caleb?
Was it at the Forum though? In LA?
No, it was I thought it was at
New York,
went
wasn't
to
it?
New York.
MSG.
Yeah.
Let's see. Menendez brothers.
Did you watch that show, Caleb?
I haven't, but I've heard about it. Heard it's crazy. Dude, they're gonna get looked at. They're getting their case looked at. They're gonna get out.
What?
Yeah, they appealed it, but there's new evidence now from one of the guys from
They're gonna get out.
Menudo.
Because they were raped. Wow.
Yeah.
They weren't lying.
They're not lying.
They weren't lying. Their dad was fucking raping them. It's so fucked up.
So there's the Mark Jackson. Was it
Look at, and they're both in there. That's so crazy.
Yeah, one has a toupee too.
Yeah. That's a hairpiece, baby.
He lost his hair at like age of 19 or something.
Damn.
Probably stressed because his fucking dad was raping him.
Yeah.
Wait, so he has a toupee in that picture?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
The guy on the left.
Shoving toothbrushes up his ass.
Oh my God. Well, you got to keep yourself clean.
That's the parents?
Getting that extra plaque.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
Oh, the NBA hoops. That's what it was. Yeah. NBA hoops. Jesus Christ.
So the one on the right, Jay, has the toupee.
Lyle.
Yeah.
Eric's on the left.
Oh.
How did they kill their parents?
Shotguns.
They look like they have different fathers.
Yeah.
So they both went in with shotguns, or just one of them did it?
They both did it.
And
in this movie,
in
this drama, the guy from No Country for Old Men, the bad guy, he plays their dad.
Oh, no shit.
He does a great job.
He's good.
Pro.
Javier Bardem.
Yeah.
So is there any, like, that, what year did that shit happen?
90. 91.
I was like 13.
Or 89, they killed him. And then they got arrested like a year later in the trial.
That long ago? That long ago? Holy shit.
Eric was in the same jail with OJ.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. And it shifted the media off them, which hurt their case.
New DNA evidence about. So how did they get this?
His dad didn't have a vasectomy.
wait, what?
His dad didn't have a vasectomy. I don't know.
Oh, didn't you watch it?
Yeah, but the new stuff wasn't on it.
How long ago is it? Or no, how long is the show?
It's 6 episodes, hour long a piece.
Okay. It's on Netflix.
And it stops when they lose the case and they go to prison.
Damn, so they've been in jail since 1990.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So 34. So this is the date. Thank you, Ryan. August 21st, 1989. I wonder if there's any great albums that came out that date or that week. Yeah. I'm sure there were.
Wow.
That's the date they killed them?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Wow. So I wonder after all these years, you find new DNA evidence.
35.
How the fuck does that happen?
They listened to Milli Vanilli on the way to go kill their parents in the car.
35 years.
Wait, this is true?
Yeah, it's in the movie.
Girl, you know it's true?
Yep. And he says we're going to go see him at the Forum after we're done.
I'm in love, girl. I'm in love, girl.
Are you fucking with me?
No, I'm serious.
Wait, so they went and killed their parents, then they went and watched Milli Vanilli?
No, he talked about, hey, when this is all over and we're free from our parents, we're going to go see Milli Vanilli. They're coming to the Forum.
Wow.
Wow. What a choice.
Like, it was part of that movie was just showing that, like, there was no, remorse or,
well, they
just
bought,
weren't
like,
right.
one of them bought a Porsche like a week later.
Yeah, and a
like,
Rolex.
Yeah, like, okay, maybe that's a red flag. I don't know.
Holy shit. So they both had a shotgun.
Yeah. And the second, Lyle went back outside and reloaded to finish his mom off.
To finish his mom off? Damn.
Yeah.
Was she in on it, or she just knew that the dad was bucking him?
She knew the dad was bucking him and didn't do anything about it.
Holy shit. Damn, now
I never
Gene
thought we'd be talking about the Menendez brothers murder on the show.
Right? What a great closer. Great close. If you
Did Gene
told me
watch
we were gonna
2 years ago.
Jeannie has the crime scene photos in her phone, probably on her favorites.
She loves that. She loves fucking
Loves that shit.
loves the shit.
Forensics.
They were listening to the
Mayfire. No wonder they killed him.
Oh my god. That's awful. Good.
So when did they call the cops and say, "Hey, we just blew our
Oh, no,
parents"?
they said that some black guys came in and gang members came into their house and killed their parents. Yeah,
So Jay, this is what happened. They left after they murdered him, and they went to go get movie tickets for Batman. And the show had already started. He was 30 minutes late, but that was going to be their alibi. We got tickets. Show started at 9. Her parents were killed at 9:30. They wouldn't let him in. So she ends up selling them tickets for the next showing at 11. So they ripped him up. They went out to dinner, hung out, made a scene at the restaurant so people knew they were there. And then they went back home and the cops weren't there. And they're like, no one's here. What do we do? He's like, we got to call the cops. So they went in and called the cops.
There's a 911 call.
Yeah.
It's famous of them.
Wow.
Fake crying.
Okay, Johnny knows what happened.
Johnny, yeah.
All right.
He's like, oh my god.
Hey, Mad Dog, you know, like when you get out of jail, like you get to the thing and they give you all your stuff that you went into jail with, all your
it's in there with
He's gonna get his fucking toupee back. That's what they're gonna give him. Here's your toupee.
Yeah, and he's got gray hair.
Oh shit.
They didn't.
Yeah, they said he was the mafia.
Oh, they said it was a mafia. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry to misrepresent. They said killed them. Sorry, I thought it was
So how soon after they called the cops did the cops realize like these motherfuckers are lying? When they started buying shit?
Like almost a year later. Almost a year later.
Oh wow.
They were on him, but they just didn't have any physical evidence.
So what was the main thing that they like, okay, we got him?
Eric confessed to his psychiatrist.
Yes. And that was a big thing because they brought the psychiatrist. So there's a privilege that they somehow
like
got
a lawyer
around.
or a doctor.
You have a privilege with your
Client privilege.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was the big thing that they tried to dismiss the case because of that and all that. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Wasn't there 2 trials? Wasn't there like a mistrial and then they redid it or something?
First one was a mistrial. Yeah.
Yep.
And then Lyle.
Oh, he was boning his lawyer, right?
He was doing a book with a girl and basically admitted it all. And she recorded it, all the phone conversations.
Whoa.
So his lawyer said you can't go on the stand in this trial.
Not legal though.
And his brother botched it.
Oh no,
Not
it was
legal.
legal because he legal because he knew. Well, he knew that she was a recording for the book. That's crazy.
He didn't put the 2 and 2 together. He thought he was going to be off by the time the book was done.
Holy shit.
It was great. Great 6 hours. I was like glued to it.
Exactly, Dave.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Maybe I do have to watch that shit.
I mean, I remember the shit on TV. I remember it being on TV. It was like that's when Court TV first came out, and they had like live footage of that case, and it was all over the news.
Yeah, I remember that shit too. But
yeah, it's one of the first big trials where they had film in the courtroom.
But I don't ever remember them getting like sentenced or any of that shit. But anyway.
The fuck are you doing?
Is that all right?
We're good.
Making sure. So this one caught my eye. My buddy Joe, who is in the middle of a fucking hurricane right now, sent this to me. So I know it's kind of blurry and kind of hard to see, but basically, we'll just let it run, and then there's no sound as far as there's only a voiceover, but we can kind of see what happens here.
Era sabido que algún día un hijo de puta iba a pintar el dibujo como el coyote el túnel en la montaña. El que pintó el dibujo de la calle en la baranda del puente, un reverendo hijo de puta.
So somebody painted a wall.
Oh, with a tunnel?
Yeah, it looks like a road. A son of a
road.
bitch a false road on the wall, like Wile E. Coyote.
With houses.
So somebody went flying through it.
Era sabido que algún día un hijo de puta iba a pintar el
False road.
dibujo como el coyote el túnel en la montaña. Pintar el dibujo como el coyote el túnel en la montaña. El coyote el túnel en la montaña. El que pintó el dibujo de la baranda del puente.
Dude.
Full speed ahead. Full speed.
How fucking pissed would you be?
What's the top one?
That's a
That's what
picture
it looks
of it.
like.
Yeah, so that's what the driver is seeing. So you're going down this road, and you're just
Oh, look, you paved.
Yeah, they must have just paved this. Look at this. It's all. Oh my God! Bam! Bam! Bam!
Wow. Yeah, either that person was
Wile E.
a little
Coyote.
intoxicated or their eyesight wasn't good, or both.
Hey, Beesman, are you still here? Well, who covers that? Does your insurance cover that?
Right. Does the artist had put his name on it, or
It's signed.
yeah, there's the liability right there. Wow.
Look at his helmet go flying off.
Amazing.
Look at that.
Oh.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Motorcycle just stops.
10 out of 10.
Oh, fucking smooth.
Shamo.
And he does the Michael Jackson pose. Ready? Come on.
Wow.
Dude, you should be dead. You should be dead after that. Look at this. Man.
Amazing. That's
Music's
how
great.
I want to do it.
Fucking riding a motorcycle. Screw that shit.
Yeah.
Now, I know we've shown one or two of these types of stupid fucking acts. Going down a water slide that is not a water, that has no water in it anymore.
Well, look at the size of the women going down. Displacement.
I love me on the right looking up there, like pointing at it. That's pretty funny.
Look at the dog.
Love
Or is it
dogs.
yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, Caleb is pointing at him.
I'm pointing. Look at that. Look at this guy.
What the fuck are you doing?
Look at these stupid people.
Is she wearing a wedding dress, the one in the back? Oh, no, never mind. Oh
my God.
Oh,
dude.
God.
Now, my first question is, when you're thinking about doing something like this, wouldn't you look to see where, huh?
Yeah, go solo.
First.
Yeah, don't go with someone else.
Tandem ride.
Not even that. Don't you look to see where it ends? Like that, there's no way the bottom of this thing is look
Looks
at that.
appetizing. Yeah, that looks appetizing.
She's got her handbrakes on too, thinking that'll stop her.
Oh, dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we got
She's headbanging.
Pulling it up like a freaking lawn chair.
The dog joins the fucking slide. Look at this. Ready? Oh yeah.
No.
Love dogs.
Oh.
Did
Right
she
there,
break
boom.
her
Headshot.
legs?
Oh God.
She folded like a lawn chair.
She did.
Knees to like her face on the first one, right? Like
She's licking her own self.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
That first one takes a knee to the side of the face.
Oh.
Her knees come up right here, boom. Knees.
Looks like one person. Oh.
She landed on a cucumber.
Came flying out of the grill of that car that got hit by a motorcycle.
Oh. And this guy's coming to save the day.
How are you conscious? That chick's conscious. The one on the left.
What, they sprayed down with Vaseline?
Yeah,
What do you?
They raided Diddy's storage unit for the baby oil.
Where they dumped all the evidence.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, well. You can choose your fun. I'll choose mine.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna be it.
The fuck are you doing?
Man, we skipped some shit tonight, huh?
We sent all the patrons hats. We appreciate
Never
it.
get. Yeah, we did. Too much rhythm in the show, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.
So there's a new feature on StreamYard where you get to add your intro video and outro video. So I just added the outro video. So supposedly it's supposed to, like, you know, there's been a couple times, I think 2, where I've gone to end stream and ended the show without having the outro video. So I think this protects me or us from doing that, correct?
So if you hit end stream, it does the video and then it's over?
Yeah. No. If I hit end stream now, yeah, it'll show the outro video like how it's supposed to be, I think.
All right, let's try it. If
we
not,
try it?
Yeah.
If not, we and also it has a Beesman protection plan now.
I was just gonna say, if it doesn't work, we'll blame Beesman.
Well, no. Remember when he was checking out the Sibian in the garage and he ended the stream?
Yeah.
Well, now if that happens and we start another stream, it's the same link.
Oh, okay.
So we don't have to like make a whole new stream and stuff like that. So we're Sibian protected now.
Astroglide.
Yeah.
Good to see you all.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Is that it?
Yep. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Brendan, thanks for the guitar.
Until next time.
Oh, it's gone.
Stay in the studio until the outro video finishes playing, or the broadcast may not end properly.
Yeah.
So I got to hit something anyway. All right,
Nobody's talking shit.
Later, fellas.
Beh!